see. It ain't much, but it's enough for me.
Harmon, my man Harmon, he's hilarious, he's wonderful. He's not me on Facebook anymore, thank God. He was scaring me with that because he was so good at it.
Yeah.
Comedy Writers Guild.
Comedy Writers Guild.
It's a motherfucking Comedy Writers Guild.
Comedy Writers Guild, CWG.
Signal if you can hear my voice. Here is test. Here is test. Signal if you can hear my voice.
As we cross the river into the evergreen to the land of Tula.
Here is test. Here is test. Signal if you can hear my voice.
I remember when I built the pyramids, right? It was tough. It was tough as a motherfucker.
Hey, everybody. What's going on? I hope everybody's having an amazing week. It's your boy Harmon back here with the Comedy Writers Guild on our 25th episode, I believe. Thank you guys for coming back. We appreciate you guys coming, supporting us every week, and us supporting you as well. Like I said, my name is Harmon, and as always, I have my amazing, beautiful, wonderful co-host, Travis Wayne. That's right, everybody. That beautiful specimen right there. Jeez, don't threaten them. Travis, you're gonna have them calling the fucking cops, dude. What the hell? Yeah, so welcome everybody. If you are new here, let's get down to how it works, okay? So how it works is we'll start off with a joke setup or a concept, and it is your job to deliver the funniest punchline in the comments. You will have 15 minutes to submit your answers. Meanwhile, we will try our best to entertain you with our hilarious banter on topics of conversation that just happen to naturally arise. So I hope everybody's ready.
All right, yeah, so it's...
Tips ready?
Oh, Harmon, you froze out a little bit. We'll take it from I hope everyone's ready.
Okay. I hope everyone's ready. I forget what the fuck I said. So I'm not even ready. So I hope you guys are. All right. But now that we know how it works, let's get down to the first joke concept of the night. Craziest reason to call the fucking cops. All right. So Travis, as always, is going to put it right above me, right up here. And yeah, you guys just get keying away. Get those fingertips ready. Get those creative juices flowing. Let's see what you guys got. Well, speaking of craziest reasons to call the fucking cops, I think this guy that we have on here tonight is going to be able to give us a little bit of insight about that. You know, you guys have really been pissing me off lately. I have to say that. Everybody. Yeah, you too. If you're watching this right now, you've been pissing me the fuck off. And so that's why I called the fucking cops tonight. Okay, people trying to tell me, oh, Harmon, that wasn't Trump last week. That was an impersonator. Grow the fuck up. Okay? So like I said, I had to call the fucking cops, and we have him here tonight. Not only is he a cop, he's a comic. And we're going to get to learn about his writing process. And I introduce you guys to Dan Hitman Rathmann.
What? What? An introduction so great. Yeah, he just completely froze.
He paused himself.
All right. Well, I guess I'll be conducting the initial part of the interview. Or maybe I won't.
Dan, you are such a fucking force, dude, that you just knocked me off as soon as you came on, dude.
Yeah, I'm a breacher, dude. That's what I do. So,
well, welcome to the podcast, man. Glad to have you on.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was great. Guys, for those that don't know, how I got a hold of him is I called this number 911, and this is the fucking guy that answered, and he was like, "I'll be right there." It seems like you got a bunch of assholes on your hands, and I'll take care of that. So yeah, Dan, welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I want to start this off with talking to you about like your professional life, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so like I'm gonna ask you some questions, man. I'm gonna question you. I wish I could put a fucking light right in your face, you know? I'm sure you've been there before, doing it to somebody else. But feel free also. If the question's too much for you, you can always plead the fifth. Just remember, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of comedy. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So, Travis, you're blinding the fuck out of me right now, dude.
Sorry.
I'm about to call the cops. Good thing we have one here. So, so like, what's the hardest part about being an officer?
Politics involved in it. You deal with it daily. Criminals aren't as bad as it's not as hard as dealing with them because you get to drop and go on some of them. But when you got to work with assholes daily that wear a badge too, they bother you. So.
Oh damn! Hold up. Not the answer I was expecting. Hey man, we're live and everything's on the internet. You know what I mean? I got your back though, bro. If you need backup, you fucking call for Harmon. I need backup.
Dude, start playing NWA right now. I'm with it. I don't even care.
I love it, man. Well, good thing I have that queued up. Travis, play NWA. Fuck the police, please. No.
NWA, isn't that girls basketball?
That was good. I give you
that was good.
You actually had me questioning for a second because my issues with letters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had me. I was like, "Fuck! Did I say WNBA? Did I get them mixed up?" Yeah, I have a small form of dyslexia, Dan. Sorry.
You're good.
So my next question: should excessive force towards a suspect be used by an officer depending on the race of the subject? And why is the answer absolutely?
Go on. That's a plead the fifth situation there. Come on.
I knew it. All right, I put a check mark next to all the ones that I thought you would plead the fifth on.
You
all
did?
Right, we'll take this to court, man. Yeah.
That was a loaded question. There was no way to answer that properly.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's coercing.
Yeah, entrapment, brother.
Yeah, that's what you're on to.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're not used to loading questions. You're used to unloading. I get it. So, what about this? Do you think that Kyle Rittenhouse would make a great cop? And why is the answer hell no?
I think he needs to grow the fuck up. That's what I think. So I think that would probably be the answer before anything even would be even remotely considered for that. So
I couldn't have said it better myself, and I'm the one that says it all the time. Travis, were you going to add in on that, or were you muting?
That was me muting.
Oh, okay. Thought you had something to go along with that. All right, so now we're going to get into the tough questions, man. Mm-hmm. All right, out of all the police, which one's your favorite? Derek Chauvin, Megan Hall, or Sting?
Well, here's the thing about Sting. Sting was a little bit his songs and stuff were borderlining underage girls and stuff in them. So I was kind of a little bit off of that. So
Wow.
I would say, I don't know. I can't pick out of all of them. So
It's
I
easy.
guess
I'll pick for you, Megan Hall.
I was gonna say she's the most giving. So
Yeah. Yeah, she made me actually want to become a cop.
yeah, I bet.
I was like, oh, these are the type of benefits they talk about?
No,
Sign
she
me
got.
up.
I think she got a lot of money out of that too.
Yeah, dude, she should start like an OnlyFans or something.
Yeah.
I saw an article on her recently. She's doing something else now, like definitely not doing time to kids or something. But
I did a show actually in Tennessee, and actually one of the girls that came to the show, she actually went to the academy with her.
oh, really?
Yeah, she was telling me about it after the show because she was an ex-cop too.
Dude, she seemed like so sweet though, like so innocent.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you just look at her, you don't picture her just getting gangbanged by everybody in the precinct.
Yeah, you figured she'd just probably read a book or something.
Yeah, and grow the fuck up. She should read a book about growing the fuck up, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. What do you think is an appropriate time to call the fucking cops?
I don't know. Like I've had several like terrible calls where it was like, cat in a tree or some type of stupid shit. I don't think that that's a good time. Like whatever, I'm not saying I don't like animals, but that's something that can wait. But I've had some weird calls because I got my first position as a deputy, as a sheriff's deputy, and like my first ever bus was a naked lady in a cornfield. So it was wild. So
it was Officer Megan Hall. That's crazy.
No, this lady. I mean, if you look at those roaches that were drinking coffee on Men in Black, that's what she looked like. You know what I'm talking about?
Yo, how did
PTSD is real, man.
exactly what this woman looked like? You're a great narrator.
I'm no Morgan Freeman, but still.
Yeah, what are they doing calling the cops for a cat in a tree? That's more of like a fire department situation. Oh, it's a cop. Hey, can you shoot this cat out of the tree?
Well, the thing is though, is like half of when you're in a smaller community, sometimes the firefighters are cops too. So it's like volunteer firefighters. So
oh, okay. Are you in a small community?
Yeah, I've been working in a small community. When I was a sheriff's deputy, our county was only like 8,500 people. It was spread out. It was really rural. But now where I've been working, it's more of a reservation, which is kind of crazy. I'm not Native American, so.
Gotcha. All right. All right. You can plead the fifth. What's one of the craziest calls that you ever got?
I would say that was that call I was talking about. The first one. Well, no. Recently, I got a call. It was elderly ladies fighting over one calling the other one a lesbian, and that was kind of awkward. She did look like Frank off of Step by Step. So in her defense, I thought she was a lesbian too. So.
Oh. Holy shit! Where you gotta live where the worst call you got is like Nancy calling Ethel a lesbian, dude.
Right. They were like 70 too, man. It was crazy.
That's wild, dude.
And they were fighting. The one slammed the other one. The one in the flannel slammed the other one. The one that was getting called a lesbian.
So. The lesbian. Let's just call her the lesbian.
Yeah. Well, she thought she wasn't, but I'm like, with that mullet and that dress wear, I mean, I thought she was a dude from the back, for real.
It would have been better if you just showed up and you kept calling her sir.
Yeah.
Sir, calm down.
I'm just gonna call you Frank. Waiting for Suzanne Summers to show up or something.
When you go through the academy,
oh shoot, you froze.
All right. Harmon's internet is not having a great night. So
yeah.
All right, there we go. Let's get rid of the old Harmon.
I'm not even going to wait anymore. If it does it again, I'm just going to automatically refresh. All right.
There you go.
I don't know what's going on with my stuff right now, but Anyway, let me start fresh. So when you go into like the academy, and this is a serious question. I'm not even like, this isn't a joke. I just want to know this. Is there something they do to where they kind of like break you down, kind of like the military, to where they want you to not almost have like a personality?
I think some go into that way. I seen a few in the academy that, yeah, you knew that they were ready to be trigger happy. I think it depends on which academy you go to. Every state varies. Like I went to Kansas, they don't even have a physical standard, like physical fitness standard.
Damn.
It's basically a participation ribbon. You show up. As long as you show up, you pass. So there's guys out there probably wider than they were tall. You know, it's just not. Kansas is probably one of the easiest to pass as far as that's concerned. Like your testing and stuff, you still got to learn like constitutional law and things like that. But as far as everywhere else around you has like a physical fitness standard where you have to run a course, and you got to do it in a certain amount of time, you know, like you would military. But they don't have that there. It's crazy. I was the only one, like half the time whenever I was in there, the 14 weeks I went, I was like the only one in the gym.
Oh, wow.
So,
damn. Well, there you go, guys. If you wanted to commit crimes, the best place to do it is in Kansas. So you will definitely be able to outrun the police there.
where marijuana is still not legal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everywhere else around us is, but yeah.
Is it where you are? It's legal?
Missouri, yeah. Missouri's got dispensary like on every corner, but Kansas still doesn't have it. And then you got Colorado on the other side. I'm not sure how Nebraska works. I haven't talked to their anybody up that way, but I'm pretty sure they've still got some type of medical or something up there. But Kansas doesn't even have medical marijuana.
That's crazy.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so everybody that leaves there, they go to a place to where weed is legal. And they're getting it, they're like, man, I feel like I'm not in Kansas anymore.
That was a low hanging fruit. I like that though. It's good.
Had to take it. Sorry.
You miss every shot you don't take, right?
Yeah. Let's start talking comedy now, man. How long you been doing comedy?
I just passed my 2-year mark actually.
Cool.
So,
cool.
Believe it or not, yeah.
How would you explain your creative writing process?
Well, I get a lot of like, I think I'm like borderline ADD, I guess, still, because I have these random thoughts. Like you've been seeing probably my clips for the intrusive thought stuff that I do before I plug a show. A lot of my stuff comes to me like in the moment. So I'll be thinking on the fly. I might be telling you a story, and then something hits me. Like I know I've done a lot of shows where I've thrown in some new stuff just right off the bat. But if I get a thought, I usually just put it in my notes in my phones. Like I got a joke about, the first dick pic and stuff like that. So my phone is my best friend, it's got everything in it I need. So if I got a thought that is going to be funny, I've got stuff about birth control and all kinds of different stuff. Cause I'm a father of 4. So that kind of plays into my factor too. So.
Oh, wow, man. You should write a joke about getting a vasectomy.
Dude, I want one. I'm thinking about getting a home kit. So.
Oh, a home kit? What the fuck?
So they don't have them. I'm just saying, but I'd rather do that than have another kid. So.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, man. Everybody on here already knows that has been on here for a while. I got a vasectomy. I got 2 kids. And it is not fun, dude. And if you don't they don't put you under, bro.
Yeah.
So you hear all of it. You hear all the little snips that they're making it. Oh god, dude. Yeah, I got PTSD, man. It's worse than being a fucking cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Oh,
so.
it's
dude, I can't close my eyes without seeing those roaches. You know what I mean? So
yeah, from Men in Black. Dude, that was great. That's a great description, dude. All right, so you put your stuff in your notes. I do the same thing. I just have random thoughts, put them down. Travis, we surpassed the 15 minutes. So if you could just put that in. Thank you. I just looked down and saw that.
Will you microwave a Hot Pocket or what?
No, yeah. No. So we only allow them 15 minutes to respond to the joke concept.
Oh,
But,
okay. Yeah.
but the first person that's on is on for a half hour. Dude, sometimes like we forget and we let them do the whole half hour. We got so many fucking jokes we got to read through,
Yeah.
So we always just
I
put
seen a couple good ones on there the other day. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Some of these people in here kill it, man. Yeah, it's a pretty cool concept. But we're not here about the podcast. We're here about you, dude. So you've been doing it for 2 years. You don't have a vasectomy. You should get one. What would you say is your favorite joke that you've written? Or maybe the joke that hits the hardest with the crowd? Either or.
I don't know. I have kind of some shock factor jokes. Like I don't know. Lately, for some reason, I've been on this kick with midgets. Like today, that thing I did earlier about the micromanaging. That was pretty fun. But I said a joke a while back. I was at a show and it hit really, really hard. And it was about if a midget orders a drink at a bar, everything's top shelf.
Okay.
So that's one of my favorite ones. And then there's another one about asking a woman how she likes her eggs, which is usually okay in the morning for breakfast, but not outside of Planned Parenthood.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. All right. Yeah, actually, the first joke that I ever wrote, and I think I mentioned it last week on the podcast, was a midget joke.
Yeah.
And I said, fat midgets aren't really a big thing. And I just had that thought, and I cracked up like as I was driving or something. I was like, oh, I got to write this down. So that was like the first joke ever. That was like 10 years ago.
I wanted to start an all like midget recruiting business and call it short staffed.
Actually, I wrote a joke.
You froze again.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. He's lost in thought.
Hot Pocket got him. Yeah.
There we
We're
go.
gonna act like nothing happened. So actually, because I was going through the whole calling the cops phase and like grow the fuck up phase. I wrote one a couple of weeks ago where I was like, if you're a midget, grow the fuck up. I thought that one was good. That one like made me laugh one of the hardest.
It's so impossible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm only like 5'8", man, so I get it.
Yeah, I'm 5'7", dude. I'm a short kid. Yeah.
I read it at 8th grade level, so it's all right.
I feel like I had another midget joke. What was it? I don't know.
All right, well, let's just keep it short. Yeah.
Let's see here, because we are coming up on the half hour. We have about 5 minutes left. Trying to think of some. I never blank out. I feel like I ran through all my questions.
That's awesome.
Describe the joy that you feel as you just watch a black man's life fade from his eyes.
Yo. Yo.
Wow.
Nah,
wow. Dude. As he's like blacked out screen here, so nobody can see him. He just says it. So
is he blacked out? He's not blacked out.
Yeah, I can't see him.
Oh, really?
I can't see him on mine. I can only see you.
Oh shit! Now I'm black. I better go.
Yeah. But no, I've made some pretty borderline jokes. Like I remember being like, okay, so I got nominated for an award in Kansas City before I ever performed in Kansas City, for like best comedian type thing. I didn't win it, but I got nominated, which was an honor in itself. Well, they put me on a show, and it was an all black like show. Like even the crowd was all black. There was only white guy there, and well, they did the lineup where it was 2 guys before me and then 2 guys after me. So I made an Oreo joke.
Yeah.
So I like the borderline stuff
in the lineup.
Yeah. In Kansas, I mean, I would say that there's probably some people over there would be very, very more likely to look at a black guy differently than they would a white guy. So not me. I'm a little bit more cultured than that, but I think that's why I've kind of got fed up with the the way things work in law enforcement, the political side of stuff, like I was talking about earlier. Like I don't want to go too far in depth in it, but it's just to a point where it's like I got like my TikTok video, you know, like I said, it's 90 seconds long, and I had somebody call the cops on me. Basically, they sent in a thing bitching about my video because I was in uniform. So
Listen, man, I joke around. I don't call the
Yeah.
fucking cops. I'm not a snitch.
exactly.
Unless you fuck around, I call the fucking cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Somebody reported you for a TikTok.
Yeah, and all it was saying it was this video that I said that Chihuahuas are like squeak toys with anger management issues, and then I plugged my show coming up, and that's what they turned it in. Like they were mad because it was like 90 seconds long. They said this is what our officers are doing on the job. I'm like, are you serious? It takes longer to take a piss break than that video took,
Yeah.
and it was a one and done. Like I was in and out. So, but anyways, now I'm expected to go to like part time with them and stuff, and they say it wasn't because of that, but I think that's kind of what it was. I think that so it impacted my job, which is what it is. But
Did you get like a hard slap on the wrist or?
no, I mean they just wanted to drop me down to part time now instead of full time. So
Oh, fuck the police, dude.
I know that if you're in the military, if you're doing things like showing up to a political rally or just doing anything that's not proper military while you're wearing the uniform, they get super, super upset about that. And I'm guessing this is a very similar circumstance.
Well, if
Well,
you
the
wanted to, just get into construction because I've always been in construction and I used to make videos about me jerking off in the porta potty. And yeah, I never got in trouble.
yeah, that's cool. They expected that in construction, so like they'd be upset if there wasn't semen in there, you know.
Yeah,
So.
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but yeah. You're right.
No, I see people doing videos all the time though, and that's the thing about it. It was somebody that had like a personal thing against me, I'm guessing, because literally I wasn't showing, like nothing was showing to show which department I work for, and I never listed what department I work for.
Yeah.
And a matter of fact, they actually sent it to the wrong department, and then that department sent it to my department.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was dumb, but it is what it is. You know, I ain't worried about it. I do other stuff. Plus, my comedy's starting to get a little bit more popular and stuff. So I'm kind of riding on that. So
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, man. You know how hard it is to jerk off in a porta potty that's like 110 degrees with like a bunch of Mexicans shit in there, dude? Surprisingly, not that hard.
that's funny.
Yeah.
I actually date a Hispanic girl. So
Oh,
Yeah.
you have Hispanic kids?
no, I don't have kids with her. My kids are with different women. So
Listen, bro, if you're dating a Hispanic girl, you already got 4 kids, dude. Those Hispanics get pregnant so easy. You better.
she's very, very adamant about her birth control too. So that's
Birth control doesn't work on Hispanics.
yeah, and though they build walls, you know. So
Ooh. There you go. I like that. Well, Dan, it's been a pleasure, man. I would like for you to be able to plug anything that you have going on, any of your social medias before you go, so people know where to follow you, man.
yeah, everything for me is at Dan Rathmann Comedy. That's YouTube, that's TikTok, that's Instagram, that's even Facebook. You can find me that way. Shows coming up. I actually am in Maryville, Missouri tomorrow night, Columbia, Missouri on Saturday night, and then I'm off for a little bit. I was supposed to be in Tennessee, but we're rescheduling those the following weekend, and then I'm in Colorado the 22nd of August. And then September hits, I'll be out in Indiana for 2 different things, and then Ohio. So
Now, what part of Tennessee were you supposed to be in?
I was going to be in Knoxville, but one of the shows needed to reschedule, so we're going to reschedule it later in the year. So
Awesome.
you got people in that area?
I'm in Nashville, so bit of a drive for me.
Oh, are you? Cool.
Yeah.
I was in Smyrna it was like a couple months ago, actually, in Smyrna, not very far outside of Nashville.
For a reason other than Megan Hall?
No, that's where I was doing the show, was in Smyrna.
I
So-
see.
No, is that
Not
where
in
she was
Megan Hall.
from?
Yeah, she's just
Yeah,
down the
yeah.
road
I
from
think
me.
she was on the PD there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I would have known that when I was down there for Kill Tony with you, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't know until I got there because I didn't realize that that's where she was from either. And then the girl came up to me after the show and was telling me the whole story about it. So she said some pretty bad things about her though, say that she wasn't the most hygienic. So
Oh yeah, I could tell.
yeah,
I could tell by her pictures. Yeah.
pH was way off, I'm sure. So
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I got to tell you the things about her. Her pussy tastes weird.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Should have kept that to the old way of the military. Don't ask, don't tell on that one, you know?
Yeah, exactly, right? Well, Dan, it's been a pleasure, man. Everybody go follow him at Dan Rathmann Comedy on all social medias. And if you're in any of those areas, go check him out. Funny guy. And dude, I wish you nothing but the best in comedy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all. We'll be in touch. So.
Yes, sir. And then I always let people know that are special guests on here. If you ever have anything going on that you want to promote or anything, like any big shows or whatever, let me know.
Yeah.
You can come on here in advance and plug away.
Heck yeah, man. I like that. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right, man.
All right, Dan.
I'll let you guys go. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.
All right. That was Dan Rathmann, everybody. Oh, I thought I lost you.
You lost me, man. I almost lost you. We almost lost you. Me and all 21 other people who would be very disappointed.
22, I see. All right. So, Travis, do we have the top 5?
Oh yeah, people have actually been very good about commenting this. Reacting this time.
Sweet.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and read off all of the jokes that had at least 4 reactions. All right, so first we have Kyle Yamkowski. Kyle said, "Hey girl, are you a criminal? 'Cause I'm calling the fucking cops." Next we have, well, this isn't a joke for the concept, but I'll read it anyway, from Mike Freezy Coolin. "Harmon's internet is freezing because I called the cops on his Wi-Fi."
Yeah, I just saw that Amanda had one too
Yeah.
about my internet. Travis, how do I see all of the comments? I don't know what's going on here.
I have to pull out my phone because through my phone is the only way I
that's right.
can like do that and see all the comments and the reactions to them.
That's right.
Next is from Kyle Yamkowski. And he said, I don't see which comment he's responding to. It's from Amanda. He said, "Nah, Amanda, I called the cops because nobody wanted to play Naked Leapfrog with me." Next we have Mike Freezy Coolin, and he said, "I accidentally got black coffee, so I called the cops twice." Next we have, well, Kyle just came in and said, "Hey, yo," and that got 4 reactions. So y'all are being a little bit overzealous, which I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, Kyle's not that important, guys.
Be a little bit. Next we have Dan Zilladrums, and he said, "The craziest reason to call the cops is because you expect help from the police. Look, a Medji." Next is Phil Lombardo, and Phil said, "The cop's phone number is way too close to the number of my favorite sex line." Still calling sex lines in 2025.
What's he calling? Information? 411 for sex?
Yeah. Give me the information on that pussy, girl.
Yeah.
Next we
Give
have
me the information on what color your toenails are painted.
Jesus. Next we have Jam Fox. She said, "Can't believe Harmon called the fucking cops just to get a guest."
Gotta do what you gotta do, Jam.
Yeah. And next we have AK Alex Krieg. And he said, because you think bin Laden might be hiding inside of Bonnie Blue. And that was them.
Yeah, Justin Dean said, next question from Travis, please. I think he liked your question. I'd like to go on record and say I did not like that question. Okay?
Well, I thought of a perfect tag to that joke that would have been hilarious if I would have thought of it in time, which would be something along the lines of, when you're killing them at the comedy club with jokes.
Oh, yeah. If you would have ended it with that, that would have softened the blow a little bit.
Yeah. So we do have a very clear-cut winner here.
Okay, let's see. Who we got?
All right, so tonight's winner for the first concept, it was, I accidentally got a black coffee, so I called the cops twice. And that
Freezy.
was Mike Freezy Coolin.
Cool.
All right, let's send that motherfucker a link. Yeah, he's only been participating for like the past 5, 6 or so episodes.
Yeah.
But he is rising through the ranks for most times won really quickly.
Yeah, for sure.
So Yams, Dan, and AK better look out. All right. Should be on here very shortly.
Yeah, who's I think the most prolific person who's made it on has definitely been AK. Dan is probably second runner up.
Probably.
Who else do we have?
Kyle third.
Oh, it's like he's used to this shit. It's like you're used to coming on here, dude.
What?
Breezy, I didn't even get a chance to read off the second joke concept, bro. You were on here too quick. But Freezy, give me 1 second. Let me read this off, okay? All right, guys. Second joke concept of the night.
Wait.
Jesus Christ, Freezy. You ever heard the expression you could fuck up a wet dream? I think that came from like Freezy's family member saying that to him. Anyway, name a celebrity and what they were arrested for. And Travis, let's see if what you said is true.
Yeah, we'll see.
What's going on, Freezy?
Hey, man. How you guys doing?
Good, brother. We haven't seen you on here in a couple weeks, man. How's life been treating you?
I was busy last week.
Nah, all good. All good. How's
I
life?
had work early. But I'm trying out this new like Quail Man look, like Doug Funny thing. I don't know if it works.
You're like Doug Unfunny.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So Freezy, did you happen to catch the episode, dude? How crazy was it that we had Trump on, bro?
Dude, I called it out for weeks. I feel like such an idiot.
I know you were one of the biggest haters. You're one of the biggest reasons why I called the fucking cops, man. Because I was like, listen, this is what I called him. I was like, listen, I got this fucking asshole, man, and he keeps saying that I don't really have Trump coming on, and I have Trump coming on.
I was embarrassed.
Yeah, you should be. And how crazy was it? Rosie O'Donnell hopped in the chat.
I saw that too.
Yeah,
that was wild.
She grew a beard. That was crazy. You should have seen it.
Yeah.
I saw a picture. I'm not going to lie, she kind of looked pretty good.
I'm not going to lie, man. I've never really been attracted to Rosie O'Donnell. But when she was on last week, I don't know, maybe the sexual tension that was in the air because, you know, her and Trump, I couldn't take my eyes off her, bro. I was like,
I mean,
this bitch
I
is
really
sexy.
liked her because she didn't smoke cigarettes. Like, anyone who doesn't smoke cigarettes, I'm attracted to because it's like, I want to be the only one.
I feel like this is like a real thing for you. Like that's like a requirement for a girlfriend. You have to be.
Yeah, like don't touch my cigarettes.
That's it. Freezy's just so poor. He doesn't want some other poor bitch
Dude, look at
stealing all
my
his
hair.
cigarettes.
Dude, look at this, dude. I'm starting to be able to do like I could like check that out.
Yeah, you got a real Yucko the Clown look going on.
That's what they say when they see me, except they don't say the clown part.
Yeah, definitely Yucko.
They just go, yuck. Oh, fuck.
Sounds about right, Freezy.
But
Yeah.
I did rewatch I rewatched it. I thought it was a great episode. I just want to bring up one thing, if I can.
Absolutely. This is your 15 minutes, buddy.
There's some guy called fucking like Phil or like Phil fucking Labranciaco. Phil LeBeaver.
Okay, yeah.
Phil Braviasico.
I think I've seen his name in the chat a few times. Yeah.
No, he was live. He got brought onto the show.
He was unmemorable. I don't even remember him.
Yeah, I watched it. What his fucking name, dude? Phil La Vida Loca, something like that, dude.
Oh. Okay.
And he claimed to be like some like genius, and he was saying that it wasn't funny.
Kind of rings a bell, yeah.
Do you remember him?
A little vaguely. He's not very memorable.
What was up with that guy, dude? I'm just trying to, dude. I couldn't make the show. Couldn't make it on the show. I'm just trying to fucking smoke cigarettes, fucking get drunk. Can't make it on the show. And then I fucking watched the show a day later, and this guy's talking about me after a great fucking interview with Donald Trump.
Yeah, I don't know. He really fucked up like the whole vibe of the podcast. I agree.
I know. Didn't he look like the fucking pianist if he has Down syndrome? A little bit.
What pianist?
Like Adrian Broner, or what's his name? Adrian Brody. Okay. Never seen the movie The Pianist?
Oh, yes, I do know what you're talking about. Adrian Brody.
He kind of looked like that guy if he had.
I don't know. Adrian Brody's kind of attractive, dude.
Not if he had Down syndrome.
Oh, whoa. Listen, all right, there's two hard ones on this episode so far. Travis has one, and now you have another. I am not going to talk down on minorities. That's not what we're here to do.
I thought Travis's joke was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time he said one of my jokes was funny, so...
Well, your shirts are great.
Thank you.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah. Dude, congratulations on the show, you guys. You guys are doing phenomenal.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
There's so many people tuning in. They're writing jokes. They're finally... Travis fucking finally typed so much threatening shit that they're finally understanding how to fucking vote for the jokes.
Dude, I was kind of worried about that, man. I thought people in the chat were going to call the fucking cops on Travis for threatening people so much. And which is a great reminder, Freezy. Guys, go ahead and like your favorite jokes.
I just dropped a new comment that says, people who do not react to other jokes will be made to smell Freezy's hat.
Oh, yucko.
Dude, this is my Crip hat, dude.
Ooh.
Yo, that hair. Freezy, you ever thought about going bald, man? You'd look good bald. Well, you'd look all right bald. Sorry.
That's the problem, dude, is that I've done it one time.
Yeah. How'd it work
out?
But
I looked so good. I was like, my head was like perfectly round, and like I looked like a movie star, like kind of like Bruce Willis a little bit, but a little bit better. So I was like, I can't do that, dude.
Dude, I think the only thing about
something like I gotta make people laugh, like look at me and like laugh. So this was the outcome.
I think the only thing about your head is that it's big. And I don't mean physically, although I do mean physically, but I mean, you just got a big head. It's a big ego problem you got going on. But I wouldn't necessarily call it a problem. I love it.
It's okay. What's in the mug today, dude?
Oh, you know, bubblies,
Sipping bubbly.
sipping bubbly.
You know what's something interesting that I found out about you is that I sent you a video, and I was doing the little Trump bounce, and I was listening to Little White, and you knew it was Little White.
Yeah, Oxycontin, Xanax bars, Percocets, and Lortab. Yeah, I know all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And
Right.
not a lot of people know that. So I was just interested, like, how do you know that?
Well, not a lot of people know this, but I'm a Lil White myself. Yeah. Actually, Lil White is what I nicknamed my penis.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's probably why.
I named mine Shooter McGavin.
You know what? Another fun fact, me and Freezy were talking the other day, and he was asking me about my delicious drinks. He was like, dude, what are you drinking? And I showed him, and he called them Bublays. And then he told me, Harmon, don't go stealing my jokes now. You remember that, Freezy? I was like, I'm not going to steal your joke about calling this a buble. It's not a joke. And that's real life. Well, I'm actually not lying.
I thought Michael Bublé made that. He's a huge
Yeah.
star. Have you ever heard of him?
Yeah, he only comes out at Christmas time. He's like Mariah Carey.
Yeah, dude. Travis does an excellent rendition of Michael Bublé. Fucking Travis, take it away.
Yeah, you're gonna have to catch me on the KT watch party on Discord where I have autotune.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, Harmon. Bublé always does say stuff like that. That was a great impression.
Harmon.
Yeah, you, Harmon.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Are you
Appreciate it.
Harmon?
I am, yes.
That
Freezy.
wasn't you who did that?
No, that was Travis. Freezy, before we get all confused, okay? Before you take us in a direction, have you written any more jokes?
Oh,
And if you
yeah.
say Humpty Dumpty or some shit like that, dude, I'm gonna call the fucking cops.
Oh, dude. You know I got a Humpty joke on deck at all times.
I know you do.
I don't know if I got really good ones. I feel like there's a lot of people on there who will steal them.
Yeah, okay.
But
if people are gonna steal jokes, they're gonna be good ones.
That's pretty good. All right, on one condition: if I say a joke, will you say a joke?
I'll see what I got.
All right. I recently found out the sign warning speed bumps ahead didn't mean to do a whole bunch of cocaine while driving fast.
Nobody's stealing that.
Well, Travis laughed at it. Travis thought it was fucking good.
It got a chortle out of me.
Yeah, Travis is giving you pity laughs right now.
No, Travis doesn't do that. He shoots fake guns and shit.
Yeah. A pal.
All right, here's one. Freezy likes to challenge himself mentally. He's mentally challenged. That's my impression of Norm Macdonald making a joke about you.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. I've recently learned that dolphins have sex for pleasure, and to be honest, I wish I never learned that. It's really taken the fun out of raping dolphins for me. There's a joke.
You know what, dude? You're really just starting to strike. Dude, you're starting to strike a nerve.
Yeah, I think that horrible offensive joke number 3 goes to you. How could you do that to a dolphin?
Yeah, dude.
They're pretty, man.
Don't you know they're one of the smartest creatures on Earth?
Yes, I do. It's them, and second runner-up, I believe, is Phil Lombardo.
Yeah, Cool. I just wrote this new joke. When Harmon gets on the podcast and wears his giant fucking headphones, he looks like a quadruple stuffed Oreo.
At first, I thought it was retarded, and then it was retarded. But that was all right.
Well, you laughed at it.
Yeah, I didn't
It
want
was
to.
pretty good.
I didn't want to laugh. But Freezy, that has been over 15 minutes. We're gonna let you go, dude.
Hey, by the way, dude, I really did hurt myself, and Rosie O'Donnell is permanently on my finger. I got her hair cut, and
Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
Sorry to gross people out. Love you guys. Love everyone.
Love you, man.
CWG. Love you,
Love you,
Travis.
dude.
Love you, Freezy.
Fucking kick me off this shit, will you?
There we go. And that was Freezy O'Donnell. Yeah, so let's get into it. For the second joke concept of the night, name a celebrity and what they were arrested for. And Travis, I have to say, I saw a few people in there doing exactly what you thought they were going to do.
Just like, for reference, audience, what I thought they were gonna do was just state celebrities who actually got arrested for just like everyday normal shit.
Yeah, I saw somebody on there saying something about Sarah Jessica Parker got arrested for rape 15 or touching a minor 15 years ago or something. I was like, yeah, that's just a fun fact. Well, not fun, but it's a fact.
Yeah. Just doing her part for the coal mines. All right, so here I go reading off jokes that got at least 4 reactions. First, we have Ms. Christine McCombs, and she said, Squirtle, the Pokemon, for letting out a chortle. All right.
Okay.
Next, we have Justin Dean, and he said Elon Musk got arrested for impregnating a robot. And next, we have Juan Sancho Villa, and he said Harmon got arrested for being the #1 lot lizard in the Northern Hemisphere. True story. Again, just spitting facts, not even telling jokes. Here he goes. Hey. Alright, next we have Mr. Kyle Yamkowski, and he said Rachel Ray got arrested for shooting a man with an actual ray gun.
Huh.
And Alex Krieg said Skeletor / obvious boner. And we have Justin Dean, and Justin Dean said Mariah Carey got arrested for singing Christmas songs. It's about time.
So did Michael Bublé.
Yeah. Let's see. Next we have Bear Love, and he said Joe Rogan arrested for joining a jiu-jitsu league as a trans woman. And next we have Brian Lewis, and he said Pete Davidson for letting his Crohn's? Pete Davidson for letting his Crohn's disease make diarrhea all over the place. And next, Juan Sancho Villa said Alec Baldwin got arrested for being too good at method acting.
Yeah, okay.
And next, from Jam Fox, she said, y'all ever heard of OJ? He got arrested for being too cool. I went to reach for my sunglasses, but that would have taken too long. Next is Phil Lombardo. Phil said, Freezy got arrested for being such a big deal. And that was it. All right. So I believe there is a winner. Let me confirm that. All right. So, am I good to read off the winner?
Yes, sir.
The winner, with a total of 8 reactions, was Joe Rogan arrested for joining a jiu-jitsu league as a trans woman, and that was Bear to the Love.
Bear Love.
Mm-hmm.
Great. We can talk to him about Dan. He knows Dan, our special guest tonight.
Really excellent. All right, Barry, you have a link. Go ahead and open her up as soon as you're ready. Oh, oops. Just smashed my phone into the mic. I'm sure the audience loved that.
Oh, and guys, if you haven't noticed, we're not doing a viewer video this week. I've just been studying my ass off all week. This wonderful book here. Fucking thick. I like the books I study like I like my women. Thick and full of information. Bear Love.
Yo.
I'm about to read off the third joke concept. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
All right. So for the third joke concept of the night, why do cops get so much hate? Puppy dog.
Aw. Little cutie.
Good thing Dan's not around. He'd be like, "Is that a black lab?" Bear, you know Dan.
Yeah, it's the most unlikely of friendships.
Yeah, right? A hippie and a cop. That sounds like a joke, like a hippie and a cop walk into a bar.
Like, yep, I got one on the inside, so I think I'm good for my tour.
Yeah, he seems like a good one too, man.
He's a hustler too. He's very ambitious.
Yeah, good. How'd you guys meet? Just through the comedy on the internet, like
Yeah.
we all do?
Yep. And he was basically when I was locked down to Gnarly's, there was a lot of opportunities I couldn't take because I'm either trying to promote the show all week or Friday and Saturday. I'm booked every Friday and Saturday. And so a lot of the opportunities that I was getting, I sent him in to actually go hit those. And that's why I was calling him the Hitman, because he goes in there and he has really connected a lot of the online people for us, just because he'll go out and go to the show in Mississippi and check that out. And, you know, he's had good experiences and bad experiences. Like, you know, he's,
Yeah.
you know, had one kid who didn't pay him for a trip that he sent out to. And then now he's getting booked like all over. So it's I can't wait till I can write a 20-minute set, then I can feature for him. And that way, when he goes around, he could headline and I could feature. So
Well, you're getting there, man. You've really like honed in on your craft, dude. I gotta give you like credit and respect for that, because those couple videos that you sent me, like I'm kind of like I was watching them, like kind of falling back. I'm like, God damn, he's come a long way. It was nice to see.
yeah, so coming from the Kill Tony aspect, you just see what not to do just because Tony roasts so many people for not preparing. You know what I mean? And, you know, like, so I think that's the thing that Kill Tony and people in Austin, how they say if you've done comedy in Austin for 1 year, it's like 5 years anywhere else. And I really think it's because of Kill Tony, because you get to see so much of what not to do and what's annoying to the people who really do try hard, like where somebody gets up there and just tries to wing it because they're funny at parties. Like when there's only like 10 spots at the mothership a week and you're just going to wing it and bomb for 5 minutes when all these kids are putting their name in every week. You know what I mean? And so that's why, out of respect for the mothership in that scene, I came up to Denver to get my licks in. You know what I mean?
Well, you're doing just that, man, and you're killing it. You're doing great. But I also want to add in there, because I agree with what you're saying. Like, don't be taking another comic who's been working at this spot on Kill Tony. So, like, I agree with that. But also, and you guys know I love Kill Tony. It's my favorite podcast. and I love what Tony has provided for people. But it's not really a good judge of comedy, if I'm being honest. You know?
It's the number one open mic in the country.
Yes.
And so that was the one thing that I didn't realize is that somebody who, just because they crushed a minute and they are funny and you can tell there's potential, that does not mean, like, because I was booking these shows up here and I, like, you know, I love Drew Nickens and I was like, dude, let me book you as a headliner. He's like, I can only do like 25 minutes. There's no way I'm going to take a headliner set. You know what I mean? And so I realized that there are pros who come and take their brand through Kill Tony, and then that's a pro comic who we know from Kill Tony. And then there's people who are open micers that just got their pop, and it's cool because we get to see them put in the work. And so the crazy thing is there's people who are funny who are not in the industry because of the industry's hard. You have to get the pop, and once you get that pop, like that internet recognition, then you have to strike and try and get booked while that pop is there. But if you have been hitting 4 mics a day and you have no money in your gas tank, then you might have to drop out of the industry for 6 months to go make money. And I see a lot of people who got the pop, but then they're like, I actually have to go and work.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. It's sad. You become like the human algorithm when it comes to comedy, dude. Like you just hit on so many different things, but everything you said is totally accurate, bro.
Yeah. And so
And the thing with
it's the
Kill Tony
hardest thing to
also,
actually maintain. And that's why it's made me realize the beauty of comedy and the people that actually get to the stage, because with like Michael Lahare's like Sickness, and there's only a window where these beautiful like shooting stars, like that's why we're funny, is because we fell out of the norm, you know, of the NPR, just like normal, the NPC normal, just daily robot, you know. And so we see the outer things, and so yeah, so I forgot my point, but yeah, it's a lot of people don't realize that to get these Michael Lahares and these like even look at William Montgomery, he got burned out, you know what I mean, and almost, you know, had to step back for a minute. Like it's such a beautiful moment, and that's why Doug Stanhope, to be able to do it in the pocket for 30 years, you know what I mean? Like it's just like I got one chance to talk to him on the phone, and he was just having fun with his buddy, you know, the way that you and Travis were just having fun.
yeah.
And so they never got away from that. So it never felt like work. You know what I mean? He did. So if you can find that magic that gets you to your spot, which Doug, he has a problem with alcohol. That's hard to stay in that pocket when you know what I mean? When, like he's like has 3 doctors that think he has an alcohol problem, you know, and is what he was saying. And he's still doing day drinking with Doug Stanhope shows. And so it's like he really just got, and I go, yeah, we'll do your show really professional, Doug, blah, blah. He goes, professional? Bear, we're not even professional.
Yeah, right.
And so, but just, it's a magic to get into that moment where we can be funny. And so that's what it's taught me, is that it's a lot of work to get to that point.
Well, I feel like that's why a lot of people don't like the Kill Tony atmosphere when they're actually like successful comics that have made it. Like Doug Stanhope. I don't know what his takes are on Kill Tony, but like somebody like Doug Stanhope, because they found that pocket, they found their niche, they hit it, they hit that bubble you were talking about, they honed in on it, and now they could call anywhere in the country and they'd be like, oh yeah, you can definitely perform here. But now you got these guys that, and like maybe like Doug Stanhope couldn't have a new minute that would kill on Kill Tony. Like if he was a no name and he just went up there and nobody recognized his face and everything, and he said a minute, Tony might be like, what the fuck was that? You know?
I think the joke that he would tell is no butter should be refrigerated. That's a Doug Stanhope joke. I love it. I don't know why it's funny to me, but I think that's a good 1 minute joke.
I heard it live. I doubled over laughing.
How does he tell it? You got to tell it better. I butchered it.
There's no such thing as butter that needs to be refrigerated. Pretend this is whiskey.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I think he could do a minute because he's got such stupid shit like that.
Yeah. But look at everybody on Kill Tony, man. Like everybody has something. Like Casey Rocket is in a league of his own. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he's created his own pathway. And then he took the smart road and he like kind of strayed away from Kill Tony, even though from what I hear, Tony owns his ass. But you know, he kind of is doing his own thing. Cam Patterson, perfect timing because David Lucas was kind of stepping down and Tony has
Right.
to have a black guy. Now let's be real,
I
right?
know.
And then William Montgomery is just a fucking character. And back in the
Yep.
day when he was all coked up and drunk and everything, he was,
That was before my time.
yeah, it was just, dude, you have to go back and watch all those. Like, dude, he was crazy. And he's still hilarious. He's still one of my favorite people in there. Michael Lair, not only was he disabled, which Kill Tony is known for having golden ticket winners that are disabled, but he was a comedic genius, dude. And then Ari Maddie, you got the foreign effect, and then also he's super talented. And now I think we have a new guy kind of stepping in with this Timmy No Breaks.
Yeah. And did you see Colin Sledge, the new golden ticket? Yep, he's cool. I really like his because I'm a storyteller, I love joke tellers. And Colin Sledge, he's got really good writing. I was on Hinge the other day and I matched with a girl and she was like, "So are you in therapy?" And he said, "Yeah, not only that, it's court ordered."
That's fucking great.
He just gets me. Oh, dude, he's hilarious. He came up to Colorado and came up with Mike Strum.
Mm-hmm.
And that was cool. Mike Ryan is just one of my biggest inspirations. Like he started right before me. And the reason I picked him as a mentor was because I saw him do that takeover of the Vulcan. And he did a takeover in music. When I used to do music, we called a takeover when we use somebody else's venue. It's like, I'm not producing all the time. I'm going to come do my thing for a night. And I was like, whoa, that's the same thing we used to do with music. And so it kind of just showed me the stage of like what it means to do comedy. Cause otherwise I would have had to gatekeep myself, you know, like it would have been a lot harder for me to get in, but because I was producing the shows, it was easy. But guess what happened last week? I stepped back from Gnarly's because it was wasting all of my time. I couldn't write. I'm passing out flyers 30, 40 hours a week. And it was all on me, you know, ticket sales, and like I paid the talent. And so it was just like all I did was the business side of it. And I want to do the comedy side of it. And it was scary because now I'm not in control of everything. And I went up to Comedy Works last week, which is like our mothership.
Yeah.
And woo, what a cool crowd. Oh my God. It's getting nuts. And so there was a moment of like imposter syndrome because it's fine when I'm like in control and I'm booking the talent and I get to be on telling people when they go up. But now I quit that so that I can focus on getting booked by my merits as a joke writer.
Yeah.
And I have to have time to write. So that's where I'm at.
And that's going to be a good feeling once you start getting booked for that merit. You know?
No. So I got booked for my hustle last week at this show called Tapville because they know they do a free show in this place that kind of looks like a wine bar, but it's beer. Like it's real snooty. Not in a bad way, but you know, it's like nice, like the place you bring a date and maybe after you did a nice movie or something, you know. And but it's Free's place and they pay the comics already. So there was no real motivation for the comics to get it sold out. You know what I mean? And they put me on the show and they know I know how to do the flyer thing. So I printed up 400 flyers and went and walked around out downtown Denver where all the homeless people are. It's not a very good location. You know what I mean? So I'm like walking past the people that are asking for dollars, like trying to get somebody to come into a venue. I had to walk it. I actually ended up getting a scooter and then I like creep up on people like with the scooter and like turn it off. Like as soon as I get up there, kind of coast up to them, be like, "Hey, comedy show tonight." And they're like, huh, what?
I can only imagine me not knowing you and having you roll up on me on a scooter, dude. I'd be like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
It is a funny. They at least leave smiling. It's, and passing out flyers is kind of like bombing all day, so it's stage time.
Yeah, you get to practice some lines too.
Yeah, because you're like, hey, how you doing? Nice shoes. Those look like they'd be good for walking into a comedy show.
Right.
You're trying to just say anything to start. But yeah, I probably should go out to the bar because I'd probably be good at hitting on girls with that type of, uh, some will, some won't. So what? Keep asking.
Right.
That's how it was when we used to do sales.
Well,
Cool.
man, that
Yep.
is the 15 minutes, dude. Thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
I'm glad that I was able to, Joe Rogan getting arrested for signing up as a trans woman, and he's that competitive. I wouldn't put it against Joe.
Can you imagine getting kicked by that woman? God damn.
I just wonder what wig he would use. I just feel like he would go with like Kathy Griffin, like. Well,
Yeah.
all right, guys.
Later, Bear.
Peace.
Bye, Trav.
Bye-bye.
All right. For those that don't know, I think we all know that was Bear Love. Yeah, Bear Love started off, in the original Kill Tony group that we had as one of my moderators. And, he's quickly blossomed into comedy. He's been doing his thing, man. And he's been growing and learning, and dude's been on fire, man. It's
Yeah.
great to see.
I would say growing as both a comic, a joke writer, and a person. Like he's like really just coming into his own. I'm really legitimately impressed with what I've seen out of Bear Love lately.
Yeah, same. Same. That's why I said I had to give him all his credit, man, because, we all have our moments. We all have, sometimes we may get manic or something like that. And we all have like our mental health that we have to take care of. And, I thought that was the case going on with Bear. And he's just like totally came out of whatever funk he was in, and he's just been growing. That's the best way to put it. And it's been amazing. I love Bear. He's fucking great dude, solid guy. All right. Third joke concept of the night. Guys, why do cops get so much hate?
All right, reading off all jokes that got 4 or more reactions. Let's see, we are starting off with Kyle Yankowski. And he said, cops get so much hate because they keep ruining everybody's buzz. I would say so, especially if you're in a place like Kansas or Tennessee or West Virginia or any one of those other places. Next is Mike Freezy Coolin. And Freezy said, I don't know why people hate cops, but I know cops hate one Sancho Villa because they can't fit him in a cop car. Next is...
Oh, hold on real quick. By the way, sorry, Travis. If you're watching us on YouTube, come on over to Facebook. Come check us out on Facebook. If you're wondering where the fuck everybody is and where we're reading these comments, it's on Facebook. So if you go to Harmon Comedy account, or you go to Fire Gin Media, or just Fire Gin, or Travis's account, you can find us. It'll be the last thing that I posted.
Oh, yeah. And next we have Shane Capchalucas. Good to see him again. Mama said cops get so much hate because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Mama said alligators are so angry because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. No, Colonel Sanders, something's wrong with your medulla oblongata. That was a great scene.
Great movie. I don't know, too much brain damage. I don't remember any quotes like that. I did see Hubie Halloween a couple Halloweens ago. It's like Waterboy 2, basically. Really good movie. Anyway, Next, also from Shane Captcha Lucas. Captcha said, cops get so much hate because they won't grow the fuck up.
I feel like he's pandering now, but I like it.
Yep. Next from AK Alex Krieg. He said, because the lady cops can't even grow a respectable mustache. They
True.
should hire Rosie O'Donnell.
She's got a beard.
Next from Amanda Burns. Amanda said, because they tell me I can't play GTA in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Damn shame. Next.
We'll get Amanda Burns arrested before we get GTA 6.
Yeah, honestly. I didn't say anything about Half-Life 3. Come on. Next from Juan Sancho Villa. Juan Sancho said, cops get hate because they keep deporting all my girlfriends. I didn't know they were after the Jews like that.
Yeah, good one.
Next comes from AK Alex Krieg, and he said, they never let you keep the drugs they plant. What a cock tease.
All right, that might be my personal favorite so far.
Yeah. Next one comes from Blazing Nana, and Nana said, cops get so much hate because they smell like bacon, but do not taste like bacon. Interestingly enough, I don't know about the taste, but bacon doesn't smell like bacon either.
No. I feel like you're setting me up, Travis.
No, why would
All
I
right,
do
next
that? Next one comes from Jam Fox. Because they look stupid in those costumes.
Costumes. That was good.
All right, and that was it. And I think we may have a tie for first place. Let me hit us with a refresh and see if that still is the case.
Can I guess who they are?
Go ahead.
Is it two different people?
Mm-hmm.
We got a tie between AK and Shane.
Oh, actually, no, it's a clear winner, and it's neither of them. In fact, I
Ooh.
forgot to read this joke entirely. I don't know how I missed it. He must be a very missable guy. I don't know if you're gonna like this very much, Harmon. But the winner with 8 reaction. Let me just double check since I refresh it, make sure no one else got more than 8. I don't think so. The most prior to that was like 6. Which, by the way, it was AK and Amanda Burns. But the winner with 8 reactions, as soon as I scroll back up to it, scrolling. I am still scrolling. I hate cops because they scare away all the good prostitutes, and that was from Pickle Rick Silva.
Wow. Wow. The dude finally made it on the fucking podcast.
Finally, let's hear what he's got to say about that. Check your messages, Pickle Rick. You got a link.
Yeah. Well, guys, if you're into not having fun, please stick around for the next 15 minutes.
All right. Well, he's trying to figure out how to open the link. You want to hit us with a new concept?
Yep. If he can even figure it the fuck out. Anyway, so fourth and final joke concept of the night. First thing I would do if there was no laws is
All right. He's sounding out, the words in the URL right now. This could take a second.
Yeah. Come on, Rick.
Let me see before I forget.
The funniest thing you could do right now is not come on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, Kyle Yankowski said, "Tickle, tickle, here comes the pickle." I thought that was funny.
Of course he did. Good one, Kyle. Great. More fucking food puns. That's exactly what CWG needs. All right, here's this fucking guy.
Hey.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh yeah, is that how you want to do this? Is this how we're gonna start?
What's going on, brother?
That's it. Not shit. Fucking, it's cold as fuck. I gotta put this hoodie on.
Cold? Where the fuck
Lucky
are you?
you son of a bitch.
Dude, it's the first cold day in fucking ever. It's been raining all day.
Yeah, here too. It's
No.
been bad.
Nah, dude, the whole East Coast has been getting hit with fucking rain. It seems like
Yeah.
way more than we usually do. The fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah, I blame it on Maya Wells and her family.
I don't know who Maya Wells is, but it must be a good reference.
Yeah,
They're
you know
usually
what?
good.
You would if you tuned into the fucking podcast, dude. That's why you never make it on.
Yeah. You know, I've been waking up at like 4:30 in the morning. I actually got back from my kids' practice, and I'm like, oh, I need to hop on here. I need to get back on here.
Yeah, so you started like speeding. You were going like 90 miles per an hour to get there.
Yeah, per an hour too. You know what's funny is I went to work and I started talking about that. And I'm like, dude, I totally got called out on a podcast. And I was like, well, you know what's funny is I never really talk about like miles per an hour in front of anyone. You know, like
Yeah.
we're not talking about that. You know, I'm not a race car driver or
What
nothing.
did your coworkers say that you're fucking
They laughed
retarded?
at they did the exact same thing you and Travis both did. You guys both went, what?
Yeah.
They're,
Yeah.
what?
When you first said it, I was just like, hold on. Did he say that? And I think Travis called it at the same time I did. He was like, yeah, we got to get down to the bottom of this. It's not miles per an hour.
Yeah. My buddy made fun of me too. He's like, so you're running at MPAH? And I was like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. I got a German car. Leave me alone. No, fuck.
How's
So what
life
you guys been up to? Oh, I was about to say the same thing. That shit,
I
dude.
beat you
Fucking
to it.
working.
I went at 100 miles per an hour and beat you to it.
Nah, shit, just been working. Fucking got this big job going on. Just been nothing but rain inside. So it didn't rain all like it rained for like maybe an hour. It rained for 8 hours inside the job site.
My
Literally,
God.
I don't know how it works either. Water accumulated, I guess, and now it's just leaking through the whole entire building. Then the guy came up to me today and he goes, I wonder why we're having so much water. And I just point right to this giant opening. It's like a 40 by 50 opening. I said, that might be the issue. Maybe we need to get that closed.
That's why they promoted you, man.
Dude, they keep trying to. I won't do it. I'm not trying to be important at my job.
Yeah.
Doesn't do me any benefits. I don't like it.
I know what you mean. I've been there.
Get an extra $12 a fucking week. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and get put in a higher tax bracket.
Yeah, dude. What, over $12? Come on.
I know.
Not worth
Sorry,
it.
we gotta stop this talk, man. We don't have many blue collars in here.
Oh yeah. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
Everyone thinks I was a fence builder too, you know. Alex
Travis
Craig.
is like, blue collar. I actually sold a shirt with a blue collar today.
It's true, I did. But the crazy thing is, before I got into being a professional stylist, I was a carpenter.
Really? You look like you like playing with wood.
All day.
You're a stylist?
Huh? Yeah, I
You're
do.
a professional stylist?
I do wardrobe for a living, yeah. Yeah, no.
Dude, are you dressing D Madness?
He wishes.
I would.
Madness has what the kids are calling drip.
Yeah, dude. It seems like you're trying to do the same blind trick, you know. You're just like, oh, I'll just grab a shirt.
Now Freezy had real drip dripping all over his fucking face during his interview.
Yeah, he was sweating. And he has a beard.
Well, he's also wearing like 3 fucking winter parkas trying to stay warm in that fucking
Dude,
apartment.
the only person trying to stay warm right now is you.
Is
I don't
me.
know. Yeah, everybody else, I'm in 100-degree attic right now, bro.
Well, yeah, you're pantsless right now.
I am.
You're pantsless and pulling the Anne Frank right now. You're hiding from the Gestapo.
I am pantsless. Did I mention that or something?
I knew it. See, look.
Oh, hold on. Check the bulge. Look, dude.
Hey, did you see that one where the dude goes in there and he's like pulled up his pants and he's got his underwear up and he goes in there and he's holding a baby and his daughter goes, "What's weird is to not have a bulge with your pants pulled up that high." He's like, "I didn't have them tight enough or something." Like, dude, these are talking. They weren't tight enough, man. Leave me alone.
No, I didn't want to show off the bulge. I wasn't worried about my bulge being there. I'm not trying to show off. No, you ever see the one where the guy's dancing in his bedroom and his wife is like on the bed? So he sets his phone up and he just starts and he turns around and there's a fucking poop stain because he's wearing like white underwear and his girl just screams and he turns around real fast, like jumps, like what happened? And when he turns around, we see the poop stain. Dude, it's my biggest fear. Like I only wear underwear when I'm doing the podcast. I'm a free baller all the way. You guys free ball?
No, hell no,
No.
dude.
I always free ball, dude.
Dude, I got too much ball skin. It'll be in my fucking zipper, dude. I'm all ball skin, dude. Just be in the zipper, look like gum, just chilling.
I can't, like, my pants are expensive and my farts aren't as trustworthy as they used to be. And boy,
Yep.
I be farting. I be farting.
Yeah. I'm just
That's
a
why
motherfucker.
that's why you gotta get the cargo pants, bro. You got areas to put shit everywhere, bro. You could shit in this pocket, that pocket.
I'm talking about underwear though.
Well, you're talking about free balling.
Yeah.
Well, if you're free balling, you could trust farts now if you got, all this cargo space.
Yeah, true. Put your balls in one of your cargo pockets.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. Got chat. What about you guys? You guys free ball, or am I the only weirdo that does it? I don't know.
So dude, I've been thinking about weird shit. You know me. I think weird shit all the time. So I was sitting there, I was thinking like, dude, to be like trans, you must have like a giant dick. Because like I tried tucking my dick the other day, and dude, it's like not even there. Like I couldn't even do it. It doesn't reach anywhere. I can't tape it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it must be like a big dick thing, dude. And that's crazy to be a trainee with a giant dick. That's crazy as fuck.
Dude, are you trying to make it seem like you've never watched tranny porn, dude?
Oh, I've watched it, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay. All right. Because we've
But
all
that's
been there. It's
crazy.
2025.
But that's crazy to think that like someone with a huge dick's gonna be a chick.
Yeah, like why would you just throw away all that flesh?
For real.
Yeah.
Dude, you just threw away a ham hock, dude. Some guy is praying for that thing.
Yeah.
Dude, you just threw out a tomahawk steak, dude. Someone's like, mine.
Yeah, I'll take it. They're like, I bet you would.
They're hoping that guy comes over and does this on it.
Yeah. What do you call it? Salt Bay. That was
Yeah, Salt Bay. Yep.
Just sprinkle some cock on you, just like blessing you like the Tooth Fairy, but with cock
Just-
meat.
Like, dude, chill. What's that about?
That dude Chet. Is that what
That-
you said?
No.
Yo,
I
have
said,
you
what's
seen that phenomenon going on? The dude Chet. The
No.
Do It Lady dude.
No.
Travis, you know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Yeah, you guys are some boomers, bro. There's this guy doing a skit right now on TikTok, and he's just been going viral. He's like playing this like nerdy, like Jeffrey Dahmer looking guy. He like wears the Dahmer glasses. He's got like a weird like bangs, and I think he dropped his first video maybe 2 months ago, and I remember I saw it. It went like super viral. It's almost like watching The Office. You know how The Office does like the camera pans where it like looks over at somebody and they're just like staring at the camera and shaking their head. It's like set up like that. And the dude Chet is hilarious. You guys got to check him out.
Oh
I know
wait, hold
everybody in
on.
the chat
Is
knows.
he like doing like where he's like a therapist?
Mm-mm.
Dude, like there's this one guy, he's doing skits and he's acting like a therapist and he's like being a straight dickhead to him.
No, I got to see that.
Dude, this dude, he's funny. He's got glasses. He looks like Jeffrey Dahmer type, and he just does weird ass skits. Like I don't know, he was like a roommate one time, and he's just a weird roommate. And then there's another guy that just does like this weird shit where he's like, "How you doing, guy?" And like he's just like the dude shitting. He's like, "Dude, what are you doing? Why are you on top of me?" He's like, well, "It's a good shit today, huh?"
That might be Chet, but I haven't seen that one. Dude, Chet, have you seen the video? Is there a black person here? He walks into an office and he like knocks on the door and there's two people in the office.
Oh, yes. And he says, "Is there a purse?" Or it's about the purse or something like that.
Yeah,
A
he said,
handbag or some
he's
shit.
like, "Is there a black person here?" And there's like
A
a black
black
lady
purse.
sitting there and she's like, yeah, Chet. And he was like, "Oh, okay. Well, Cindy told me that there was a black person here and I just wanted to make sure."
Yes.
And then at the end, he was like, "Oh, here it is." And he picks up a black purse. And she was like, "Wait, were you saying, is there a black person here?" And he was like, "Yes, success." And like holds up the thing. Dude, that's Chet.
That's hilarious. Now I know what you're talking about. That's
Yeah.
funny. That's
Dude, the
hilarious.
guy's been killing it, man. Like for real. He just like hit the algorithm hard or something because like that was his first video. And I think it dropped like 2 months ago. Dude has like 50 million followers now.
Yeah, people are into that kind of comedy right now too, like that like skit comedy, like where like TikTokers go and do weird shit to people. Did you hear about that guy that got like arrested for doing a bunch of pranks and shit?
Yeah, what were his pranks? I saw it, but I didn't read it.
I don't know. I guess they were like fucked up. I was reading about it and then like I had to go back in from break or whatever, and I was like, man, what the fuck this kid do? We got
You know
guys
what's
out
one
here
prank that
catching pedos and slapping them. What can this guy be doing? That's so terrible.
yeah. Well, I think everybody's on board with the
With the
pedo.
pedo slapping, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, what kind of content are you putting out that's that bad?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, my favorite one going around right now, it's like a trend, or at least I've seen a couple videos of it, is like people will go get like a person that works at Walmart and be like, "Hey, my friend's stuck in the stall in the bathroom."
Yes,
And
yes.
then
Oh,
the
there's a kid stuck in the stall.
yeah, and the person will try to go underneath the stall, no questions asked, and it's just some random guy that nobody knows,
Like,
and he's
what
like,
the fuck
"What
are
the
you
fuck are
doing?
you doing in here?" And the guy's like, "Oh, sorry." Dude, that's a
And
good
then they
skit.
just start laughing and they videotape him. He's just like, why'd you make me do that? He was jacking off in there.
Oh shit, yeah. Catch me in a stall fucking jerking off in Walmart.
Now that's a porta potty for me, dog.
Same, bro. You understand the porta pot, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, when I was saying that earlier, I know you were like, I relate,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
All been there, dude.
Actually, I might drop that video because that's an old video from back in the day. I got a TikTok that I made about jerking off in the porta potty. I've never shared it.
So I came up with something since we were on the subject of boomers a little bit ago. So like my dad is like a boomer, right?
Mhm.
My dad rolls around this fucking neighborhood like he's like a city inspector. No one's paying this guy. And he's talking about this guy's garage, this guy's lawn's fucked up, this and that. I need that kind of energy. These boomers have some kind of energy where they have something to give a fuck about everyone else's shit and like theirs at the same time. Like how?
No, that's the
How?
thing, though. That's how they do it. They only care about everybody else's shit
Yeah,
because
dude.
boomers are horrible with accountability.
It's so crazy, dude. I'm sitting here, I'm like, Dad, what? No one's paying you to do this.
Yeah.
Why do you care this much?
Listen, people are paying me to do this, right? Because
And
I'm
you
an
don't even
inspector.
care.
I
That's what's
don't care.
crazy.
I'm like,
That's
listen,
what's
I'm an
crazy.
inspector, not an enforcer. Okay, so somebody
Dude.
building a shed without a permit, I'm just gonna go like this.
Yes. My dad would call on me. He'd be like, "Did you build a shed without a permit?" I'd be like, "Yeah." He'd leave the driveway. Next thing you know, the fucking city inspector would be here. Be like, "Did you build a shed without permits?" I'd be like, "How the fuck? I built it when you couldn't see it.
Yeah,
How do you didn't see it?"
you're like, listen, it's less than 200 square feet. I'm good.
Yeah, come on.
It's
Come
not
on.
attached to another structure. I'm good.
Yeah, relax here, guy.
All right, dude. Well, that has been our 15 minutes. Hey, I just want to say congratulations on making it on because we know you never make it on this podcast. So,
What
you
the
know,
hell? I'm always
hey,
in the top 3 every time I comment. Now that Shane's back, I might be in the top 4. Whatever.
yeah,
Shane, you know what? You might have that big head and flowing hair. I'm sick and tired of that shit. Stop it.
yeah. I bet you he doesn't make it on either.
I bet you he don't either because he's not
Uh,
that good. I beat him and I just came out for 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely. So that's my next target is Shane.
Ah,
Shane, you
but
take
no,
it on this fucking podcast, dude. Good luck.
but no, much love to you guys. I appreciate you guys, and
Yeah, man.
hopefully you guys have a good rest of the week.
You too, brother.
Later.
All right, that was Pickle Rick, everybody. Go check him out at Richard Silva on Facebook. All right, so let's get back to what this podcast is all about. Fourth joke concept of the night. First thing that I would do if there was no laws is blank. What would you guys do? I know what I would do, but I cannot say it on this podcast.
I know what I would do, and I will say it on this podcast. Build a shed with no permit.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, if material was like less expensive, actually, I would steal the material for a shed because there's no laws. So yeah, I'm with you, Travis. We all need a nice big shed, man.
Well, I would murder anyone stealing building materials because who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me?
Yeah. You've got a point.
All right, on to the jokes. As always, reading off jokes with 4 reactions or more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first we have Dan Zilladrums, and he said, "Wear white after Labor Day." All right.
Yeah, you're gonna get stopped by the fashion police. I'm calling the fucking fat. Hold on, I'm gonna clip this. I'm calling the fucking fashion police on your ass, dude.
Hello, what's your emergency? All right. So next is also from Dan Zilladrums. And he said, "I'd re-release Taylor Swift's new songs as my own and claim all royalties."
Smart.
Next from Mike Freezy Coolin, and Freezy said, "I'd handcuff one Sancho Villa to a McDonald's toilet and see how fast he could free himself."
I don't know why he's picking on one.
I don't know. I fucking love it. That was cool.
Oh shit, that was good. That might have been Freezy's best joke ever.
Yeah. Too bad he's not qualified to win this round.
Yeah.
All right. So next is once again from Dan Zilladrums. He said, "I would go to the bank and apply for a $100 million business loan using falsified I would go to the bank and apply for a $100 million business loan using falsified information for a business I have no intention of starting." Why don't I go do that right now?
I
I'm
know
sure.
if that. I didn't know that was illegal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some people after me here soon.
Yeah. This might be the first podcast where we need to consult a lawyer. Next comes from Shane Capchalucas, and he says, "The first thing I would do if there was no laws is be within 100 feet of a school." Thank you,
All right.
Captcha. Very cool.
Yeah, I'd like to say that was a good one, but Shane's not gonna make it on the podcast.
Next comes from Kyle Yemkowski, and Kyle said, "I would openly shit on a priest's chest." I don't think that's illegal either.
Nah, I think you can do that now. Just
And
go to your local church.
I think, yeah, in fact, when I was younger, I was required to do that on a fairly regular basis. Catholic school, am I right? Um, Next from here's a new name, Ben Faust. He
Ah,
said, "The first thing I'd do, and it would totally be the first time ever, is just call off work and punch the clown for 12 hours."
punch the clown?
Is that like what? All right, chat. What the fuck is punching the clown? I want to know.
Is that your term for beating off, dude?
Yeah, that's an
That's going to
extended.
be my new term. Is somebody asked me, "Why were you late to work today?" Sorry, man. I was punching the clown.
All right. So next comes from Christine McCombs, and she said, "The first thing I'd do is make lesbian love. Sorry, the first thing I'd do is make a lesbian love child with Christy Bacon, get post-nut clarity, and then have an abortion."
Hmm.
Not sure that's how that works, but
Yeah, just because maybe she thinks the laws of nature. Maybe she took it too literal. Yeah, so what was it? First thing I would do if there was no laws. Maybe she thinks that means that women can get women pregnant. Who am I to judge?
maybe. All right, so next comes from Phil Lombardo, and he said, "I would start obeying the law."
That's you know what? Phil's a genius.
Yeah.
He's right.
Next, once again, from Ben Foos. The first thing I'd do is drown Jude Law, just to make sure there's none left.
Drown who? Jude Law?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next comes from Dan Zilla Drums, and he said, "I'd go fishing without a license." Yeah. I mean, if you're in the right part of the. Never mind. Next again from Dan Zilla Drums, he said, "Hide from Hillary Clinton."
Yeah, really. She's gonna be she already acts like there's no laws.
Mm-hmm.
Lawless.
Next comes from Shane Cap Chalukas, and he said, "First thing I would do if there was no laws is stop calling the fucking cops."
That's right.
Next we have Dino Rodino. He said, "I'd put Coke in the Mormon lemonade and enjoy the show." Is that a Mormon joke I'm too Christian to understand?
Yeah.
Next is Dan Zilla Drums, and he said, "I'd probably just binge watch The Sopranos for the 50th time."
Hell yeah.
Might as well. Just gonna stop you now. And that was it. All right.
Okay.
So the winner, with the probably the most reactions we've had for a joke for any of these concepts throughout the podcast, with 10 reactions, we have "I'd go fishing without a license." And that was from
And
Dan
so
Zilla Drums. Yes, sir.
okay. If I could throw my 2 cents in there, I think that Phil Lombardo won that one. That was great. If there were no laws, he would start obeying the law. I love it, man.
I don't know.
I love a good bucker of the system.
Freezy kind of won it for me. I thought that was a good one with Juan
Oh
Sancho in the
yeah.
McDonald's toilet. I think another great one, honestly, it was Dan, but not like that particular one. Um, it would have been, I'm trying to find it again. What was it? It was like the first one that I read off. Well, maybe it wasn't Dan. I don't know. But here he is.
Here's the man himself.
Theoretically.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Freezy's Juan Sancho one was probably my favorite. But the one that tickled my fancy the most was Phil Lombardo.
All right, now I can see you guys.
He actually calls his cock the fancy.
What I missed?
Fancy. What's up, brother?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Good. How are you?
Pretty good. No complaints.
Sweet. How's the drumming going?
Not too bad. Beating off all day.
Sweet. Or punching the clown, are you?
Yeah, I was saying, is that like an Australian reference or something?
I don't. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Just out here punching the clown, mate.
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Respect to Australia.
Maybe that's what like Mr. Or Sir Winston Pickles. That's how he jerks off. Beating the clown. Yeah.
Oh man.
Because it's got a big red tip. he jerks off and it's just like oink oink or however the fuck you do that sound effect. Not oink. That's a pig.
You remember Bozo the Clown?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You watch that when you were younger? The fucking grand prize game and shit.
Fuck, I had a big painting of Bozo the Clown on my wall throughout like my whole childhood.
That's disturbing.
It was. It was pretty nightmare-inducing. Friends didn't stay over a lot.
Don't make Bozo angry. Clean your fucking room. He's watching you.
Damn, now we had 3 fucked up things said on the podcast tonight, and 2 of them are from you, dude.
What'd I say? I don't remember. Did I say something fucked
No,
up?
not you, Travis. Having Bozo on his wall. That's disturbing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Had to protect my
that's pretty
virginity
cool.
somehow.
How'd you even attain that? That was like a Chicago show. Did you like grow up in Chicago or something?
No, my mom had the painting before I was born. She's not from Chicago. She's from like Canada, but
Okay. She's just like a huge fan of Bozo.
I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so much so that she had a Bozo for a son.
It
Travis,
checks out. That
I told
tracks.
you that I told you.
Yeah, my mom met Bozo. Like how old are you, Travis?
Yeah, 30.
How many years ago did they meet?
Yeah, she met him 35 years ago.
He was always there with you, Travis, up upon the wall.
Oh my god, that's great.
Father. Yeah.
Yeah. Travis, I said I was going to stop. I didn't want to. We were talking about this. I think you were one of them, Dan, where we were talking about I didn't want to make a Travis the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
And here I am. I just made a Bozo reference. I apologize.
Well, this is just an accusation that Bozo the Clown is possibly your father, just based on the artwork.
You can lay into me a little bit. I'm not Ben Avery.
Okay. How you guys been?
It's Ben Avery.
Travis is over here popping nips.
No, not yet. Not yet. Ben Avery is the guy. He was on the Tim Dillon show until Tim Dillon just roasted him entirely into oblivion. I think they had like a secret gay thing going on. There might have been broken hearts involved.
Oh shit. Dude, I told you. I keep saying it. I want to get into the Tim Dillon show.
Yeah.
I feel like he is up my alley.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
it. I just watch I like watch like the first like 30 minutes of it, and then after a while, and with most things I feel like a lot of times like I just kind of I'm done with this now.
Yeah.
Like
That's how
he gets like really fired up, and most of his points are really made in the first 30 minutes, and then the rest is just kind of like meandering. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Did you guys see what's his name? Hold on. I gotta look this up. You guys keep talking. I'm sorry.
So it's Space Rock. You see Space Rock's coming?
Fucking Space
Or is
Rock's
it
coming.
aliens? Yeah.
I mean, it is on a super sketchy trajectory. It's going like right by Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. And if it does come to Earth, it's going to come from right behind the sun. So it's going to be hard as shit to detect it.
Yeah. It's gonna have a hard time getting past your fucking anus.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yo, can you imagine if they bring some space
Donald Trump
truck?
has made Space Force. We are fine.
True.
We're good.
Yeah, he's got our back, dude.
You don't think there's like an actual Space Force out there doing something?
No, because if aliens show up, he'll be like, Space Force, it never existed. I never talked about it.
He's like, call up the Space Force department, and then they like call it, and then it's just like an office in a building where nobody's like sitting there. It's just like a rented room for a phone.
Yeah, dude, the phone's just ringing, but like nobody's there.
Thank you for calling the Space Force. We are not able.
Yeah. No, thank you for they outsource it. Thank you for calling the Space Force. Nobody is here. Just outsource it to India. No, what I was gonna say is who was it? Sam Hyde on Harlan William, the Harlan Highway. Did you see that?
I don't think so.
Dude, he fucking freaked out. He didn't like the fact that he asked Harlan, because Harlan just trolls.
Yeah.
That's all he does. That's his
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I'm stupid. I thought you were still talking about Tim Dillon. I did see that. Yep.
Yeah.
Harlan goes with everybody.
Sam Hyde got so pissed off and he fucking flipped the tables and everything.
Yeah.
He like tried to fight him. Dude, that was great.
The baton ones are funny too.
Love him, dude.
Yeah.
That guy's a genius.
Yeah. Dude, what I really like, I don't know how he got it, but he landed an interview with like Jesse Lee Peterson. Have you ever watched him?
Let me see. I'm a face guy.
No, don't type it into your algorithm. You'll get in a lot of trouble. But like Jesse Lee Peterson is a different character. And so like Matan has like picked up this Jesse Lee Peterson. He's a black guy that essentially is just like the most like conservative person you've ever, to like an extreme where he denounces that like racism exists and stuff like that. Just like so like,
he's a black dude.
Dude, no. He's like, oh, racism doesn't exist. He's like, slavery wasn't that bad, that kind of stuff. Like he's like way out there. And then like Matan interviewed him, and he started like Jesse Lee always asks these like crazy questions to people, like do you love black people? And like people will say whatever. He's like, do you like white people? And like now Matan starts asking people that, like after you interviewed him, he starts and he'll just throw it in the middle of nowhere. Because like even from Jesse Lee Peterson, it's weird.
Oh,
but
I
Matan
know
will just
who.
be talking about something.
Yeah, that's who I thought he was talking about. Yeah.
That fucking
I love
guy.
that dude.
That's amazing.
He's just being funny though, right?
No,
I don't think so. He's been doing that since like the 80s. I think like I'm pretty sure it's very similar to like the Uncle Ruckus character from like the Boondocks. Did you ever watch it?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. A little bit.
I would bet you anything that the creator of that had Jesse Lee Peterson slightly in mind, because a lot of that character is very similar to that. But,
dude, I always thought it was a bit, man. I was like, there's no way this guy truly believes all this.
No, I saw little clips. I'm like, oh, this is fucking hilarious, because obviously, it couldn't possibly be for real. And then I saw a couple, like he is like he like runs a church and does a whole thing. He sells books to teach people how to be better family people and stuff like that. And in all the subtext of his messages, all this like insane shit. Like,
wasn't he like a deacon or something? Like,
I have no idea what any of that, like the rankings are.
Yeah, because he was talking to somebody. He was talking to Jamie Kennedy. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and he was talking, and he was like, Baphomet, and he was like, "Did you just ask me where the bathroom at?" And he was like, Baphomet, you're fucking with me right now. You're a deacon or something.
But that's what's weird about him. He's quick and funny. So it almost still feels like, is this a bit?
I think it's a bit, man.
But it's too much to be like. I think he like goes out and like parades and like gets very like into the cause or whatever that is.
You want to hear something funny? You told me not to type in his name, so I put JES in Google, and then I stopped because I was like, oh, this might be like a bad guy. But the suggested things were Jessica Ditzel's feet.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know who that is?
I don't.
So apparently at some point I looked up Joe Rogan's wife's feet.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. King.
You're just gonna watch your internet feed just goes.
Fucking Elon Musk just hijacks this thing.
Don't think so, mate.
Yeah,
he's Australian for real.
Oh, that'd be wild too, right? Yeah. Now the dude has to be doing a bit, man. Has to be. Like
Elon
nobody
Musk?
is that outrageous.
If he is,
Elon
then
Musk?
he is more
Nah.
in the pocket than almost any other comedian I've ever seen because like I've watched full like multiple hour-long interviews with the guy and if he's doing a bit, he is in that zone 100% of the time. Like
Mhm.
I'm leaning towards he's just kind of like that.
You know, and you know it's funny. I know right now there's got to be at least one person in the chat be like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's pretty cool. Like the stuff he talks about." Like,
Yeah. Well, that makes me think differently, man.
sent a
Like
message.
I'm trying to justify me liking him now. You know what I mean? Like I feel bad if he's really like has these set beliefs. I don't agree with his beliefs, but
Do
if
you
I
like
look
Thriller?
at it if I look at it in the viewpoint of like he's just being funny, then I can get down with it because he's hilarious.
Do you like Thriller?
Thriller.
As in like the Michael
What?
Jackson
The Michael
song?
Jackson song?
Yeah. Do you turn it off when it comes on?
No.
I don't listen to it in particular. Like
It's
I
not
don't
on-
listen to the radio, so I don't know.
It's not on like my playlist, but you know, I dig it. It's catchy.
Why would you say that's not on your playlist? Nobody said it was. It's on your playlist, isn't it?
No, it's not.
He
Oh.
caught you, dude.
I will sit here and
It's
list
27 songs, and it's just that song.
Now he's just we didn't know Dan is a magician. You just look on your phone. He's like, check your playlist. It's nothing but Thriller, just like 50 times.
My camera moved, and now I gotta.
Yeah, move the other way. It'll come back.
Fuck that. Over here.
He's like, I'm not looking like a retard on the podcast.
Not any more than normal.
Yeah.
Is there? Are you guys doing another joke concept or what?
Nah, that was it. You won the last one.
Interesting. It's really weird too because I didn't think that would be the joke that would win, but
yeah, we didn't either. We were talking about that when you were trying to log on.
Yeah, not only did
Freezy... Sorry.
My bad. Not only did it win, it also got like massive, overwhelming support, like 10 reactions. I don't think any other joke for any other concept throughout the whole podcast has ever gotten that much love.
If not for anything, I'm really good at absorbing likes and clicks.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
I paid everybody $1.
Yeah. Just pay Freezy $1. Dude, Freezy's joke and Phil's joke. I thought they were going to be the winners for sure. But Freezy can't win because he's already been on. But
yeah, no, I thought Phil Lombardo's joke was really funny. I like that one.
Me too. It was smart.
There was that one, and unfortunately, I can't remember like off the top of my head, but there was one that like had me laughing like crazy, and I can't remember what any of it is. I'd have to like watch it back.
Was it Freezy talking about Juan Sancho being tied to the McDonald's toilet?
Yeah.
Dude, and figuring out a way to get out. Dude, that was great.
Yeah, you got to let him come back and close now. Or see if I don't know, see if Rosie O'Donnell wants to come and close the fucking podcast.
I don't know, man. She just hopped in that one time. I don't think we'll ever get her again.
Nobody liked my joke. I made a joke about the celebrity getting arrested. And I said something about like Rosie O'Donnell got arrested for acting like a retard on a podcast.
No, I didn't even see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't get the 4 likes, so it flew under the radar.
Nothing. I loved Rosie though. I think that should be the permanent closer. She just fucking scrawled my face out of the back of that poster there.
I don't even know how to
You
get
probably wouldn't even have to adjust that much about it.
No, I don't know how to get a hold of her though, dude. She just popped in on the podcast.
Yeah, you got
network
like $20 or something. I don't know. She's probably not doing much now.
Yeah, true. She's probably just drinking her liver into oblivion right now as we speak.
I'm telling you still got to watch that movie.
Oblivion?
There's a movie called Riding with My Sister.
Oh yeah, it's in my algorithm. I've looked it up on Google.
So there's a movie.
I actually, it would be hard to remember the movie because I think what I looked up on Google, I was like Rosie O'Donnell playing a retard.
Dude, what's so great about it is she just kind of goes back and forth between like she tries to get into character and she goes like really heavy into it, but then she just once in a while just starts talking with her like regular heavy Brooklyn accent,
Yeah.
you know, and it's just like works still. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just-
I apologize if anybody in the chat is from there, but Brooklyn accent is as close as you can get to retarded.
Dude, it's so bad. She just like thickens it up and it's like spot on.
Yeah. I actually just watched a movie with her.
No, it's really bad. It's insulting. It's really bad. Like
I saw clips.
if anybody was ever to be canceled for anything, if she ever was hateable, they would use that movie against her. Like
Yeah.
seriously, watch it. It's fucking hilarious.
I saw clips of it, dude. It's really bad. I
What were you
just
gonna
watched a movie with her with my kids. She was like playing Madonna was in the movie.
Baseball one?
Yeah, the baseball one.
League of Their Own. That's a good movie.
League of Their Own. Yeah, it
Tom
actually
Hanks is
wasn't
in it.
bad.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Also had the chick from
Just give credit to Tom Hanks.
oh, Tom Hanks was in it
Give
too.
credit to Tom Hanks in A League of Their Own.
Yeah.
It's like a
That-
cast
the
of like
chick
30
from-
women.
The
and
chick
Tom
from
Hanks.
what was it? Beetlejuice.
Oh, here we go.
Nah, she was in it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna segue into something.
Nah, I'm being that serious. Nope.
You don't want to talk about Beetlejuice? We've said
No.
it twice now.
Did I?
Said what? Beetlejuice?
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Well, you
Roll
said
the
it
video.
3 times. Fuck it, might as well. But for those that are watching, I'm extremely excited about this. But we had somebody win a concept last week, right? April Burke. And she mentioned that she was on the Howard Stern show. And she also mentioned that she was given, because I mentioned Beetlejuice. Dude, I'm obsessed with Beetlejuice. Like, you guys have no idea.
Like 6 times.
One of my best friends, because you guys know of like he always says, what's some of the things he always says?
I'm
He
gonna
always
beat
says-
your ass, motherfucker.
No, he says, maybe about 2 or 3. Like, he says 2 or 3 all the time.
Yeah.
And another one is a cuppa, right? He'll be like, I've been there a couple times. Like, I did that cup of this, cup of that, right? And so my boy actually got tattooed on his wrist the Roman numeral for 2 and the Roman numeral for 3 in like honor of Beetlejuice. We're obsessed with him, dude. So she mentioned that Beetlejuice presented her with a movie, and I think only 800 of them have been made. And this one was specifically given to her, handed to her by Beat himself. And part of it is a porno. I actually looked up the movie. Part of it is he orders food, like Chinese food or a pizza or something like that, and
That's
he
terrible
answers
food to eat before you make a porn.
Huh?
That's terrible food to eat before you make a porn. Fucking Chinese food. So gross.
Maybe eat my ass. Yeah, but he answers the door naked. As these people, like, I would love to be that delivery guy. Just to be like, just to have that in my memories. Like, dude, I answered the door one time and fucking Beat was standing there naked. I don't know, man. I'm obsessed with the guy. But anyway, April, she's sending me the movie.
Yeah.
So I think we're all gonna watch it together, man. I'm excited.
So this is gonna be a watch party situation.
Definitely.
Interesting.
Anybody that wants to watch, I can't wait to see, man. My boy asked me how many inches
A group
his
porn
dick is,
watching
and
party.
I
You're
was
trying to
like-
recreate.
I was like,
recreate your teen
maybe
years.
about 2 or 3. What'd you say?
I said a group porn watching party. Are you trying to recreate your teen years?
Yeah, exactly. We've all had those.
Let's bring it back.
Just pushing in the VHS and then hopping on the couch.
We're not
Passing
using
around
Zoom for what it's supposed to be for.
That's what it's for.
We could jerk off with 120,000 people at the same time.
That's what Discord is for, dude.
We could stop world hunger.
Yeah. Oh God. All right, man. Well,
That's a good note to end on, right?
yeah. Stopping world hunger.
Yeah, that'll probably be going on for a while.
Yeah. But we're gonna get off here. Thank you for coming on and winning another concept.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, brother. Guys, go check him out. Danzilla Drums on TikTok. See this guy rocking out like all the time.
Way too much. Have a good one.
Later, bro.
See it.
All right. Have we reached out to Offender?
I did reach out to him about 20 minutes ago and he still has not responded. We blitzed straight through this podcast tonight, so
Yes, we did.
probably caught him off guard with how early we are.
True.
Let me-
Actually, I think the last time I talked to him was yesterday or the day before. So he might not even know what day it is.
Real possibility.
Yeah. Nah, I can't wait to get that though, man. That fucking Beetlejuice thing. I think it's called Beetlejuice Uncensored.
Christ.
Dude, it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, we hang on, I'm trying to good.
Victorious is in the chat now. Sup, guys? You're a little late, Victorious. I was hoping you were gonna make it on so we could see how your laboo-boos are doing.
Oof. I'm not sure I want to know that.
Yeah, that shit freaks me out, man. We don't want to see laboo-boos on this podcast. We want to see ya boobies. Not you, Victorious. I'm just saying in general.
I wouldn't mind to see a couple boobies.
Let's see a couple boobies. Dude, my favorite is when he was talking to Howard Stern about going on a cruise. And Howard was like, "Oh, yeah, B, where are you going?" And he was like, "It's going to be on a boat." And he was like, "Yeah, but where's the boat going?" He was like, "It's going to be in the water." Oh, man. He cracks me up, man. I love the guy. I'd love to have him on the podcast. If anybody has connections with Beetlejuice, love to have him on the podcast. I might make that an hour-long interview.
Yeah, I would.
I'd say about 2 or 3 hours. I'd say about 2 or 3 hours would be about right.
I made him a little bit too southern there.
Couple hours. Oh my god. Well, I don't know. We already have Freezy on, so we don't need a closer. Might just cut it short tonight, bro.
Well, I got homework that's due anyway, so.
Yeah, I would say I'm gonna study, but maybe I'll just kind of go to sleep.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a great podcast tonight, guys. Dan Rathmann, go check him out at Dan Rathmann Comedy. He was our special guest for the first 30 minutes. Thank you to everybody who made it onto the podcast. You guys were great. Even Pickle Rick. Congratulations, dude. We didn't think you had it in you. Travis, I owe you $50. You were right.
You. I will take every penny of it.
Yes. If you guys would like to donate to my $50 that I owe Travis for him actually believing in Pickle Rick and me not, just throw money in the air. I'll get it. Yeah. Thank you all for being in the chats tonight and trying your damnedest, even if you didn't make it on. And Travis, is there anything you would like to plug?
Yeah, so once again, we have Vibecast, my podcast, going up every Wednesday night, same time as this one, 8 p.m. Central Time. Well, that's actually only going to be true for one more week before Vibecast moves back to Tuesdays. And yeah, don't forget to join up for the Kill Tony watch party every Monday night, 8 o'clock Central Time. And show up.
Oh, I'm gonna beat that ass.
Maybe about 2 or 3 times.
A couple times.
A couple times. And next week, our special guest is actually in the chats right now. We have Jam coming on the show. So Jam Fox, everybody, will be our special guest. And yeah, that's it. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for coming and hanging out at Comedy Writers Guild. Much love.
Good night.
Could you call them a bunch of cocksuckers for me?
They're all a bunch of cocksuckers, but they did a great job tonight.
That's right.
I love you.
You
brother.
did a great job. Love you, Joey.
Comedy Writers Guild podcast. I never got us